Another late night, marking the end of our time in the Philippines. We had a wonderful time visiting with the kids and friends, family. It was a great time, but time to move on to the next spot, which for us is Australia, on the way to Chile. And we're having some fun travel issues. Trying to get visas while sitting in the airport, and stuff that you find out when you get to the airport. This is kind of what happens when you're going to so many different countries and don't quite have time to do all your research. But another late night, another overnight flight, and this is about where we're at right now.
Here we go.
Got pretty low. We were flying in over the water in Sydney, and the plane was pretty bumpy, bouncy, and it felt like the last minute, but pretty close. The pilot decided to take back off again, so he gunned it, gassed it, and we're doing another big loop. And as we're coming in closer, starting to get a little bit rough again. So we'll see. Hopefully, we get on the ground this time. Crazy, we're so far south that the plane like turned upside down at one point just so it could go to the other side of the world.
It flipped all the way around though, so that it landed right.
Yeah.
Still a strange experience. The blessing in our life this year is real, and this is an example of it. So we had a 44-hour flight, like travel time, to go from the Philippines to Santiago. And my incredible wife, her name is Christine, she did some magic and looked at the routing, and she found us a 22-hour flight that took us through Sydney instead. So we had a direct flight to Sydney and now a direct flight tomorrow to Santiago. And we got to see something that is truly spectacular that I never thought I'd get to see. Incredible.
One of the really cool things about being here for just a little bit is finding the times to where we can go and get some work done. It's a lot harder, I found, to sit down and actually like crank out some work, especially these videos, which take a considerable amount of time to make. And we're putting a lot of effort and trying to make them really interesting for you guys. Specifically me, trying to make them really interesting for you guys in the editing. So if there's anything more you want to see, anything less you want to see, let us know in the comments. I read all the comments. If I haven't answered one yet, I'm gonna get to you eventually. But thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it, me and everyone else.
Again, we are heading out of Sydney and heading to Santiago, Chile. Another like 13-hour flight. I think we're excited about it. Excited to go see Claudio and the ministry there. And we'll be in Chile for about a week and a half before we head to Guatemala. Sydney, you've been great. You drop your bag, and then it takes it away after scanning and weighing. That's pretty crazy.
Bye bye baggie.
Bye bye bag bag. Bye bye bag bag. Bye bye bag. That's insane.
I don't think so. I think we're still going back that way.
Hi Keith, so what's an Australian burger like?
Messy.
Yeah, what do you got going on there?
Beets, some sort of jelly, an egg, and bacon.
Tobin, what do you reckon?